88ers, welcome back. We got a request. Thank you, John, for the request, and we actually should have done this a long time ago. We're going to show you the gym. We're going to give you a tour of the gym. We're going to show you the bonus west wing, which you don't see very much in videos. And then I'm going to throw a time lapse at the end showing you how we went from an actual garage with cars, tools, workbenches to a gym. So let's head out to the gym, y'all. You can see the commute is very nice. We're about 3 steps from the house there. Alright, so first thing I'll show you the perimeter and then we'll go into the middle. We got our dumbbells here. Dumbbell racks, they go from 0 to 100 pounds. Fantastic. Before we got the dumbbells, I was very hesitant to doing home workouts. Once we got the dumbbells, I felt a lot better. We had the right equipment, we could go for it. We got all this equipment from auctions, y'all. Most of them were from Retro Fitness that went out of business. We would go catch auction. They auction off their equipment when they go out of business, so we got everything on a discount. I don't remember how much we paid for dumbbells. Do you remember?
I don't remember.
Okay. I don't remember how much we paid for the dumbbells, but we definitely got them at a discount. This is a must if you're going to have a home gym. Believe me, I tried it without the dumbbells. I wasn't very happy. Alright, then we got our power rack here with the bumper plates, as well as the trap bar for deadlifts there. We train a lot of military. We got a army post close to here, and this is their new PT test. They got a deadlift with this bar here. So we got it so we can train our army friends, army folks, help them out with their PT test. Alright, this is a hip abduction machine. I'm not real happy with this machine. I wish we never bought it, but we got it now.
Camille disagrees with him. It's great for training the glutes and abductors, adductors.
As you can hear, Camille likes this machine. She bought it, she uses it, I don't use it. I think it takes up a lot of space, but Camille uses it, a lot of our clients use it, so we got this bad boy, and it was very cheap. I think we paid $75 for this. Again, it was at an auction, but this one was on post. The gym on post was auctioning off equipment, so we got this one from the gym on post. Alright, the power rack. This thing here and the dumbbells is what really got me working out at home. Without the power rack, without the dumbbells, I was going to the gym, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Let me back up. Really, when we started putting our home gym together is when COVID hit and the gyms were closing down. So we didn't have anywhere to work out except home. And I think when we first started, we had these bands, we had a TRX, and we had dumbbells up to like 50 pounds. It was pretty pathetic, y'all. But once we got the dumbbells and the power rack, it's a different story, right? Alright, again, we bought this used. We didn't get this one at an auction, but we bought it used, refurbed. You remember the name of the company?
I don't. It's up in York, PA.
It's a company in York, PA. They actually deliver it and they set it up, which is fantastic. Believe me, when you buy it at auction, you're moving it and you're setting it up yourself, which is not easy. This company, I wish I knew remember the name, but this company comes in and they set the equipment up wherever you want it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, that rack was only like $800, so I mean that's next to nothing for a hammer strength piece of equipment.
Yeah, commercial grade equipment rack for $800. You can't beat that, y'all. The same company brought in the cable machine. Boom! They brought it in, they set it up right where we wanted. This was in a couple different pieces, y'all. They brought it in, they put it together, they set it up, and then they moved it. They put it into place for us. Again, same company as the power rack. I don't remember their name. You remember how much we paid for this?
I think it was $1,100.
$1,100 for the cable machine. So again, we're getting used equipment. We're not paying full price. It's great stuff. We've had it a couple years now. No complaints. You got any complaints?
No complaints.
No complaints whatsoever. Alright, you can see our heaters. It's winter time, so we got heat this bad boy. We got space heaters and we got the ductless havoc right here, so we have heat and air conditioning in the summer. The air conditioner is big time. If you're out here in the summer and it's blazing hot, you're not going to get the best workout. I can deal with the cold in the workout, but hot in the workout, no way. Alright, then we got another bar right here. I like this one because it doesn't take up a whole lot of space. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 more holes open if we get more bars. So the nice bar rack there. A couple medicine balls. Some mats for stretching, yoga. Foam roll. You can see our attachments. We got a whole bunch of attachments. Camille loves attachments. Some of these came with the equipment. And then obviously we bought some more. Alright, then we go to our risers here. You use these for a bunch of different stuff. I think we bought these new, yes?
Yes.
We did buy these new, so that should tell you they don't cost a whole lot. And some more attachments here. These are great attachments, great variety. I'm going to point out the mag bars because they're my favorite. If you're training back, mag bars. We got the big one over there on the floor because it wouldn't fit on the board. We got the medium one here, and we got the close grip here. If you're training back, I would recommend mag bars. They are worth the money, in my opinion.
Those were actually the first piece of equipment we ever bought. We had them before we even had a home gym. We would take them to the commercial gym and use them.
That is correct, yo. I put that in my gym bag and I would carry it into the commercial gym and use it while I was there and then put it back in my gym bag and take it home. I remember that. It was a birthday present. Camille bought me those 3 bars for a birthday present. That's awesome. Yeah, I remember that. All right, the leg press, this beast right here. We got this at an auction, y'all. This thing is over 1,000 pounds without any weight onto it. It was in my pickup truck. My poor little pickup truck had to bring this thing from New Jersey. I think we were up in New Jersey when we bought this one. It breaks down into 3 different pieces. Camille and I had to wrestle this thing all the way from the driveway to here. And man, let me tell you, this thing is an animal. We had to hold it, put it back together. Like I said, it's over 1,100 pounds, man. This thing is a beast.
I think I died 3 times.
Right? You remember how much you paid for this one?
I think it was only $800.
I don't remember the price, but I know it was nowhere near what you would pay for a new one. If you can catch those auctions, those gyms going out of business, man, you're getting commercial grade equipment and you're getting it at a fraction of the cost.
Yeah, it would be a lot better now because when we were buying around the COVID time and people were snatching everything up and there was a lot of retro fitnesses going out of business, which now a lot of that's already transpired, so the prices aren't getting hiked up. So you'll do a lot better now.
That's a very good point. We were right at the COVID era where everything was shutting down, so everybody was buying equipment to work out at home. Smart people were going to the auctions and buying equipment while other people were buying stuff new. So again, there's probably less demand if you can catch an auction. Alright, then we got the Hyper right here. Hyper extensions. I don't remember where we got this, you remember?
I don't know, we were on vacation and I hit a Facebook marketplace and someone was selling it and we swing through near the DC area on our way home.
That's right. On the way home from West Virginia we picked this up. That's right. I remember now. I love this thing. We keep it tucked in there, but I use it often. My clients use it often. It's great for glutes, lower back. Again, not very expensive, and it's small. You can slide it, get it out of the way here. This is the staircase to nowhere. The attic is just storage. No need to worry about that. Exercise ball and then a BOSU ball here. Again, cheap equipment, easy to find, easy to use. Just make sure you get commercial grade. If you get home grade, you're gonna pop your ball, you're gonna, all kinds of stuff there. All right, then we got the leg extension and the leg curl together. I think we bought it used. I don't think we got these at auction, right?
Referred.
Yeah, we got these referred, probably from the same company as Power Rack and Cables. But these babies, good for your legs. I would recommend leg machines because they're hard to replicate. Like, you got a bicep machine, you could easily replicate that with a barbell, dumbbell, bands. But leg machines is very hard to replicate. So if you're gonna buy machines, I would start with the leg machines. Just some advice. All right, then we got this bad boy right here. Let me tell you something. This looks like the smallest piece of equipment, right? This looks like an easy piece of equipment, right? All right, this thing got delivered. It was a different company, so they didn't set it up. They just dropped it in the driveway. Thank goodness I was here training a client because I could not wrestle this thing in here by myself. Luckily, my client hung out, helped me get this thing in here. He actually hung out and helped me set it up as well. Thank you, Kyle, I appreciate that. We would have never got this thing from the driveway into here if you weren't here helping me out, buddy. This thing is a beast, and it's the weight stack. I mean, there's no secret here. The weight stack is what is the big beast on this thing. That is so much weight, 300 pounds is what it says, but it feels like 3,000 pounds, right? Hey. All right, then we went to the benches. We got decline. This is actually a sit-up bench, but we use it for decline bench as well. Decline flies, decline dumbbell presses. The flat bench, again, this is relatively cheap, but it's commercial grade. It's got the wheels on it so you can move it around. Good stuff. All this stuff is used, it's refurbed, or it's bought at an auction. All right, y'all, let's go check out the West Wing. You probably haven't seen it before, but we got some stuff in there, I'll show you. All right, the West Wing. If you recognize this room, this is where we walked out to the gym that way. Now we're back in, heading to the West Wing. I don't know why we call it the West Wing, it's just a nickname we made for it. This is our West Wing in here. This is actually our original home gym before we moved out into the garage. Before we got the dumbbells, before we got the power rack, before we got the cable machine, before we got the leg machines. And guess what? We rarely ever used it because it wasn't good stuff. It's not commercial grade stuff. It's not as good as commercial grade stuff, so we very rarely used it. So this is a good example of what we started with before we expanded out. We got some dumbbells over here. That's pretty limited dumbbells. That's pretty much what we started with before we got the dumbbell rack. You see why I was very disappointed with my home workouts before I got the dumbbell rack, right? Alright, so once in a while we'll bring a client in here, give them a workout. If it's crowded out in the gym, you can do bench press here. You got your power rack here. This is home equipment though, y'all. This is not commercial grade equipment. The bench is home equipment. It's kind of shoddy, it's rattly. The rack here is Gold's Gym home equipment, so it's not as sturdy. Can you get by? Absolutely, but it's nowhere near as good as the commercial stuff. You see our two bikes right there. I like the bike quite a bit. I don't know if Camille loves it or not, but
not really. There was an incident. I want to tell you about it some other time.
So this is pretty much turned into our cardio room for me and Camille and I. She will do online clients here. You can see her light tripod. Get that out of the way. This is our treadmill. This thing is such a piece of junk. We never use it. We should just get rid of it really at this point because, again, home equipment and it's falling apart. This thing, forget about it. Extra weights so we can work out in here and out there. Another exercise ball, some more mats, and then of course the commercial grade equipment for us to do our cardio. We got elliptical and bike. Good commercial grade stuff. Before we got the bike, we had the stand here that you put your bicycle on. Our bikes were back there, so I would mount my bike all winter and I would ride my bike on this bad boy. But again, this is a million times better than that. Anytime you can get commercial equipment, it's going to be better than that. And then our most recent addition, our most recent add-on is this thing. Home equipment. I'm not sold on it yet, but I'm using it. It's to help skiing. You put booties on your shoes and you slide across this thing here. Right? I'll have to do an update in a couple months to tell you if we kept it or threw it in the trash. Right now I'm not sold, but I can tell you it's a hard workout. It's a good workout. So it might make the cut. It might not. You'll have to stay tuned and check her out. All right, that's the tour of the gym. Again, thank you for the requests. We appreciate it. Any requests you have at all, we'll do the film. We'll help you all out. We'll probably put this in our How to Use Gym Equipment playlist. And remember to tune in Sundays at noon for live. Any questions, you got us live. You can ask us right there. We'll get right to them. All right. 88 Fitness. Like and subscribe.